Hey everybody,
I'm Sam.
I'm Adam.
and I'm Will, and we are
Working Title! I'm a crescent moon.
I don't know what MoonKnight's got. Flying.
We are
back
for Marvel. Yes! We are doing Moon Knight, y'all. This is season 1, excuse me, I'm gonna be like Sam. Season 1, episode 1, the Goldfish problem. Man, that's one of my biggest problems in life.
The goldfish problem?
With goldfish.
can't help but eat them.
What do we know about this show?
Nothing.
I don't know anything.
Nothing.
Well, that's not true. I know that he is supposedly like Marvel's Batman.
Yep.
I know that he's schizophrenic and he's Jewish. That's all I know.
Dope. That is a great combo for me. Guys, if you're excited for the show, make sure you leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. Make sure you're here for not only this show, but all our other shows. We have playlists you can go and look at from WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki.
Don't watch that
Hawkeye. One. Yeah, I agree with him on that one, but still check it out just to support us.
Yep.
Check out the Patreon. We got some banging shows that we've been running through, and you can see weeks in advance. And if you're into Arcane, 3 weeks in advance. We also have a Discord tier if you just want to come and talk to us about whatever you enjoy.
Yeah.
And we are going to jump into it, so make sure you support Disney Plus, and we're going to punch it.
Bah! Judge tattoo.
No, we're not doing that, right? What the Dude, what is going on? Oh god, why?
What kind of mad psycho is this?
Who would do this to themselves? What is he, in the ancient city of Petra? Where the hell is he? What is going on? Look at Sam's face.
People already hurting themselves in the show. I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where he is. He's like, what's happening?
Whoa!
Whoa. Oh god, does he have to do that to himself?
Is that Sam?
Whoa, yeah, what the hell?
Oh, like for spirits.
Is he like a demon?
Like, normally put like white sand down to keep a spirit in or keep a spirit out.
Oh.
And in Supernatural, the TV show, they do it with salt. To
Or
keep
salt.
It's demons that it stops them from coming through.
I got the postcard, but the other buses taken out. I mean, you'd love to get out there, but it's a bit hard with one fin, isn't it?
Oh, he's Nemo.
Not too bad.
Look, he's missing a fin.
Ancient Egypt.
What the fuck?
Will you look at that?
What did she just put in there?
Looks like someone mistook the Great Pyramid of Giza for a rubbish dump.
It's not like there's anything in that.
Yeah, they believed you needed your heart to be judged in the underworld, and only the worthiest would be allowed to pass through the field of reeds.
And did it suck for you? Getting rejected from the field of reeds?
That makes sense, because I'm not dead. Am I?
Stevie,
Am I?
I better not be you again.
Sorry, don't I? Yeah, sorry.
Stevie.
Actually, I am Stephen.
No, you're bloody useless unless you're actually doing what you're paid to do.
Damn.
Which is to sell these to children.
Bitch.
Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Hello.
How's the sugar trade going?
Hi
Do you know
there.
what's happening with you?
My next tour's here, but just checking. We still on for 7 tomorrow?
7. Tomorrow.
Best steak in town?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Gosh.
Sorry.
Oh no.
You're asking me out.
Oh jeez, dude.
I'll see you there.
Oh no.
Stevie, you absolute rascal. I didn't know you'd taken a crack.
I didn't know either.
Oh, he
Did
doesn't
she
even
say
remember.
steak? What in the world's a bloody vegan going to eat in a steakhouse?
I don't know, Donna. Salad? Bread?
Yeah, I can see why she went for it.
You know what? The super group of Egyptian gods, you know, you got Horus, Osiris, Tefnut, Shu.
Stop, please. If this is some weird audition to tour guide here, the answer's still no.
I know what. That's actually crushing to hear.
Oh, dude.
I'm trying to slag off marketing.
Listen, if you don't stop nattering at me, I swear I'll shove you in a sarcophagus. You can tell the bloody pharaoh in there what's wrong with him and all.
I put you in an esophagus.
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus.
In your esophagus.
Get out. Go away from me.
Dude, this lady's so rude. It makes me
Horrible.
Makes me so mad. What the hell is this supposed to do?
Yeah, and why would he be aware of it if he doesn't even know what
What's with
his
that?
issue is? He knows
Oh my
that he
God.
has like an alternate version of him that wants to get up at night.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake. Let's start with trying to solve a puzzle. Solving puzzles is a great way
He doesn't sleep because if he sleeps, he turns into whatever this thing is.
Just remember,
Yeah.
you'll need about 5 hours to keep your natural self awake. Form a puzzle.
Rick,
Try a puzzle.
Oh, jeez. Oh no. What the fuck? Oh my god, is
Oh my god, is this jaw broken? Oh! Oh!
That was very convincing.
Where the fuck is he?
in a field.
Where are you?
Go back to sleep, worm.
Hello?
Huh?
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah. Completely agree. Where are you?
Surrender the body to Mark.
What?
Sorry, what? The body, what? Surrender the body, what body?
The idiot's in control.
What?
It's a beetle. Oh! Oh god. It just stopped.
What's he doing?
What the fuck?
Stand there.
What the fuck?
Where are we?
It's like Holland or something.
The location isn't helping me. Oh, okay, maybe a different version of him took over, went on a mission here, the idiot woke up.
Yeah, he did.
After a fall or something. Assassin's Creed.
Blooded.
What is this?
Oh, this is
Oh, it's the gold guy.
No, it's not the gold guy. It's the guy that
Hey!
stepping on
Ethan
the
Hawke!
boss. What the heck?
Oh.
Didn't you play something in Marvel already?
No.
No? Okay.
Sinister, Gattaca. I love this guy.
It's like we're in heaven. Only it's not heaven, it's the darkness. Sometimes it hides in our very hearts. We are here to make the earth as much like heaven as possible.
What? Cult
Who'd
of
like to go
reality.
first?
Who would like to go first? Sacrifice?
Offering your soul for judgment, wanting to serve our goddess even before she wakes.
Oh, the
Oh.
judgment thing. Oh, shit.
I judge you in Amit's name with but a fraction of her power.
Amen. Whoa, it's actually moving.
This is the face of a good man.
It was like he was being judged, that little weight was deciding.
Yeah.
Was he gonna go up there himself? Oh, shit.
Who would like to go next?
Please help me.
She's dead.
Guilty! Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
I've been good my entire life.
Perhaps it's something that lies ahead.
Whoa.
I wish you could live to see the world we make.
Nobody cares that these guys are here with guns?
They probably work for Dome Boy. Look at them, they're all wearing the same colors.
There was a problem with the exchange.
Dang, she's like dead
Yeah.
dead.
Someone killed 2 of our men.
Someone killed 2.
Do I have a meat? Oh, bollocks.
Oh, boss.
Hiya.
Mercenary.
What?
Mercenary? No, I'm not a mercenary. No, I'm a gift shoppist.
Shoppist.
I work at a gift shop. Well, Stephen Grant at the gift shop.
Of the gift shop.
Will you return the scarab?
You will give him nothing.
Here.
Whoa.
Dude.
Oh!
It's the high altitude something. Take it. That's so strange. Sorry about that.
What the
Mask again. I didn't do that on purpose. There we go. Just take it. Oh, God.
What the hell?
Oh, shit. Oh, my
Oh
God.
my!
See?
Idiot's back.
The idiot's
Oh.
back.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna
Run.
Run.
Look at how he runs. He's like this.
Don't you dare drop the scarab.
All right.
Dude, what is going on right now? This is so wild.
So weird. Oh! Skirt. Charming.
Take me to cupcake.
I want to see the other
what?
side though.
Yeah, no, I want to see him do this shit.
I want to see like what it looks like.
Oh my.
If he loses the scarab, I'll kill you both. Truck!
Oh shit.
Wow. Oh! Okay.
Whoa! Fatality. So it's like one voice telling the idiot to transfer to whoever's not the idiot back to the idiot occasionally. Man, he's not
Going
doing
backwards.
well. Why did they even put this guy back in control?
Why would you do that?
Then leave us be, parasite.
Harris.
Leave us be. Oh!
There's no way. He have a black eye? No.
Something was up with his eye.
He's in the news report, confirming his dream.
It's got two fins.
Oh shit, it does.
Fish.
It's not his.
Mean grew back.
Yesterday that fish had one fin, yeah? We got that when I bought him. Today, what do you see?
I see two.
Two fins! Yeah, sorry.
But if you want to swap it, go ahead. But like I said yesterday, they
Wait, what? What do you mean yesterday? I wasn't here yesterday.
Yeah, alright.
Is that clock right? No, it's impossible. I just woke up.
Are you mad? The fish is wrong, the time is wrong, you're not quite right.
Okay, I've got a date. Sorry, I've got a
Oh
date.
my gosh, how long has he been gone?
Yeah, it's probably a different day.
It is. I mean, he's gonna go and she's not gonna be there. Question is, how much time has passed? What does this remind me of? There's movies that are just like this where people like funnel in and out of things that they don't even know they were a part of. Ugh.
You guys might be right. It might be a different day.
Oh, 100% is. She's not showing up at all, I'm telling you.
good, is it?
It's gonna be like a week or something.
She's gonna be like, you dick. You stood me up.
Punchy. Calling me now.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. I ate steak by myself, thanks.
2 days
2 days ago.
I think Friday still comes after Thursday, doesn't it?
It doesn't change the fact that today is Sunday, which means lose my number.
Ugh.
Cheers.
Damn. She was fine too.
Yeah, she was.
I honestly, I feel like I'm going a little crazy watching this show right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Look at the floor.
Kinda losing the plot.
Secret pathway?
Yeah.
Secret tunnel.
Well, there's your answer, Adam. No door. He's got a secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountain.
Secret hatch.
Damn, dude.
Wow.
Secret
He's been
floorboard.
playing himself. I want to know who the other, like...
Third party is.
Yeah, I mean, there's, like, probably the MoonKnight voice, which is that guy with the big godly voice, but then who's, like, the one he jumps into? The one who's, like, doing all the fighting.
I don't know.
I mean, it's obviously him, but, like, what version of him?
Scarab?
Yeah. Imhotep. What? A razor?
What?
It's a razor phone.
Burner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Key. Let's get it.
Layla.
The champ.
Answer. Who the fuck could it be?
Oh my god, you're alive.
Hey, alright.
Who are you?
That's it? I've been texting and calling you for months.
Sorry, I just found this phone in my flat and I'm just trying to figure out whose it is.
What is with this accent?
What?
What is happening right now?
Sorry, who do you think I am?
I'm so
What's
confused.
you? Who? What's wrong with you, Mark?
So this is a fake persona or a persona he's adopted? Mark, right?
Who is this?
Yeah.
Why did you call me Mark? Hello?
Okay, so this is not his original one. Mark is the original one.
Come on.
I don't start doing all that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm confused.
Steven. Who said that?
There's a mirror behind there or something. Maybe a mirror will like trigger him coming back to reality. See his real self.
You're right, Sam.
Bloody hell.
Shit. Oh god. It's like a horror movie. Ah, it's still looking at it!
Yeah. What is happening? Big ass mirror.
That's gonna turn and look at him.
Oh no. Oh.
I don't trust dark hallways.
Floor 3.
This when something on the other side of the hall just starts running down, sprinting at him.
Oh,
that's the fuck even.
It's that thing that was behind him before. The mummy.
Oh, it's got a...
Whoa.
It's a beak!
Horus. Whoa.
Hell no, get this lady out of here. No. She the devil. No. Don't even look at me.
Are we back on the 5th floor?
Yes, the fifth. My friend Claire lives here. I'm visiting her. She's expecting me.
I hate this kind of stuff.
Jeez.
Oh.
What the fuck is happening?
This is stuff that honestly kind of scares me a bit more than horror films.
Look at them all looking at him like.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh shit! There's that guy again.
So you really do work here? Oh, God. I'd assumed Stephen Grant was an alias. Mate, I don't have your bloody beetle, I swear. The scarab doesn't belong to me, it belongs to her. So you know, she knows what we've done, what we will do. Great. Okay, well.
This show
Looks like
makes my
that part
heart beat so fast.
She was betrayed
Was she?
by indolent fellow gods.
Oh,
By even her own avatar.
avatars. Blue
Blue
people.
people love that.
Give me that.
I mean,
Anime.
Stephen,
anime.
stop it.
Are you going to kill me? I can't help you.
He might be judged worthy of living
I'm
though.
trying to help you.
It's gonna be worthy. Yeah.
There's chaos in you.
Yep, he gets to keep going on. Wow.
Let him go.
Dude, wild.
The moon.
Crescent.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be bugging out if I was him.
He already has been.
Like, I know, but like, I couldn't go back to doing inventory. I'd be like flopping on the floor.
Oh, hell.
What the hell was that noise?
Anubis.
Yeah, boy. Hello.
Oh, it's gonna move. It's
They're showing a lot of alligators or crocodiles.
Little bugger.
It's an Egyptian-themed show.
Oh, it's not. They. Fuck.
Jump into the Nile.
Why are these things happening?
Yeah, boy. Hello.
That was creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
My God.
Oh! It was like a Anubis dog.
Dude, the music of the show's so good.
Stephen Grant of the gift shop. Give me the scarab, and you won't be torn apart.
Oh my God.
Dude, that thing was so gross.
Stephen, I can save us. But I can't have you fighting me this time. You need to give me control. You understand? Control the world. What are you talking about?
Gosh, this is so cool.
Break through the door. We're out of time. All right. Hey, listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. This is real. I'm real. Yes. Steve.
He has to accept it to pass it over.
Anyway. You're not gonna die.
Oh, so cool.
Let me save us.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I see that.
What the fuck?
The costume's going on.
Dude.
Oh shit. He's gonna rip its head off. Damn, that thing was trying to get away.
Yeah.
Wow! What did he just watch? Holy crap, man.
And that was episode 1 of Moon Knight. Y'all, the Goldfish problem. Wow.
That was a hell of a pilot.
Yeah.
Now, Adam,
Yeah.
I want to exclusively ask you, because the vibes from you is a little bit different than what I'm feeling.
Yeah. Confused and angry. That's
So you
what
are
I'm feeling.
confused and angry.
Yeah.
I want to open that box a bit from you, because I'm not feeling that much that way. I'm very happy and satisfied right now. So talk to me. Tell me.
I'm
what's
just so confused why you're saying there's 3 people on that I'm confused on.
So there's 3 voices we've heard.
Yeah.
So there's
There's
Steven.
3?
If you're including
Just
Steven.
just listen. Steven. So Steven's been talking.
Yeah.
He's been the character the whole show.
Mark.
There's Mark, who we just saw, that is literally just Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
Like normal Oscar Isaac. And then remember when he was in the fields and it's like,
Steven, now the idiot is back. Please give your body over to
Okay.
Mark.
that's the third person he's saying.
The one
So-
who's saying don't give him the scarab.
Yeah, he's like, no,
Okay.
don't.
Now, in your confusion, he didn't explicitly ever say to Mark, but he was saying, like, why does this idiot have it? Implying that
The
whoever
idiot is in
the
control.
big god voice is, there's somebody else working with the god voice and the idiot.
Which
That's
is
what
Mark.
I was so confused about.
Which is Mark. Which I only realized when the phone showed up and the lady was talking about a third person. I mean, I was figuring there was somebody else because somebody else was doing the carnage through Steven's body, and Steven would be waking up post everything. Blood on his hands. I mean, continuously. Every fight he had to jump into when he threw the gun or some mistake he made, some rookie mistake. During his James Bond moments, they would flip back over to the unknown, which ended up being Mark at the end of this. I would say, right off the bat, favorite first episode for Marvel TV so far. For Loki, Wanda, Falcon, Hawkeye. So, like, it's not even like a comparison to me.
No, they're off one episode, leagues above the rest.
Exactly. I like the other shows, but this was like... I feel like I'm watching a movie. I'm almost upset that I what is this?
It's
only at 46 minutes. Like, I want, like, 2 more episodes right now to feel like a movie that I would go see in the theaters.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I've, like, thoroughly enjoyed this episode a lot. Oscar Isaac performed hella well. Especially being, I mean, I know we only all saw the other person for a split second, but, I mean, like, being 2 people, I don't know, he sold the role for me. And just everything, I don't know, like, this is kind of weird. I don't really feel like we're watching something that's Marvel right now.
Yes, and I
love that. Yeah. Now, when it inevitably blends into him appearing in a Marvel movie or another Marvel TV show, like, whatever that means. And he's the first... This is the first character to be introduced that's not in a movie.
Probably.
I mean, like, the new people that haven't really intermingled with anybody, like Shang-Chi and the Eternals, they're kind of, like, on their own planes because they haven't interacted with, like, the Avengers or, like, the other Marvel heroes. But, like, this is the first one that's coming, like, Moon Knight's debut is off of a Marvel TV show. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we met Loki through 5 movies. We met Bucky and Sam through 5 movies. We met
Female Hawkeye is probably the only new one. Other than him.
That was gonna say that.
Actually, that's a good point. Sorry, I forgot about Hawkeye. Hawkeye is just, it was so short, it kind of blew past me. But either way, this was really, really good. It just feels like it was, like, leaps above all the other shows that have come out so far.
Like, if we're excluding No Way Home, all the immediate movies recently for Marvel, if we're looking at just the first 30 to 40 minutes of those films, I know you haven't seen the most recent, like, 4, whatever it is, but, like, this is already a better, like... Because if this is only 40 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes of a movie, this would be like the intro to the character before we get some lore and answers as to what's happening. And this is already piquing my interest more than Eternals did right off the bat. I mean, Eternals had a good intro, I'll give it that. But, like, Shang-Chi was okay. Like, this was just, like, thrusting you in. Like, confusion everywhere. My heart, honestly, really didn't take a break during that 46 minutes. I mean, I was stressed. I felt like how I did when I watched, like, Midsummer. Like, I felt so uneasy, like, trying to figure out what is happening, what am I looking at. I'll decide if it's a good stress in a couple of days when I see if I have gray hair coming out of my head.
But yeah, it's cool, too, like, all the subtle things they did in this episode that really add to, like, the, you know, his... Is it... I don't know, because I'm naive. Is he technically schizophrenic?
Well, I'm reading this. It's not
the identity disorder.
So it is an identity. So it's a multi-personality.
Okay.
So he disconnects and also is tackling multiple people in his mind, as opposed to schizophrenia, which is... I don't think that... I think
that's not what I think that is.
That could be what people perceive him having. Yeah. Because they don't understand what he's dealing with.
They don't understand what he's actually dealing with. That makes sense.
Which I would...
Because that makes sense with the whole, like, him being like, oh, I'm being followed. And, like, that's something I feel like that is atypical of people that assume that... You know, like, you're schizophrenic, you assume that the world, the they, is coming for you.
But also think about, like, how every... like, quote-unquote average person saw him as, like, very weirded out by him.
Did you guys notice almost every single scene where he was in a crowded area, everybody was looking at him?
Yeah, because even the old lady. I mean, but by all accounts, there was nothing absurd that he did in the elevator, but the old lady came in and we are reacting to her because she was what the body of the devil was.
Yeah, she was the
creature.
monster.
Yeah.
And then she's just completely terrified the entire time looking at him.
And, like, on the ground, like, shaking. Like, oof.
So it's all like from others' perspectives, just seeing him as that kind of madman. And honestly, he's a bit of a madman. Not gonna lie. I mean, I'm struggling to even watch without freaking out myself. It is a wild show.
But even like the little things too that it does, like the reflections, how the fact that you spotted that fish had one fin too, was relevant for later on. You know, but just like the little things that add to like the terror of not knowing what is real and what isn't in this show, especially for him.
Well, that's what's actually really cool about the show too.
Yeah,
is because almost every scene there's like something distorted or not supposed to be there, and so it's like you're joining him in the journey of feeling like you're losing the plot of what's happening. Whether it's the goldfish, the people staring at him, the reflective mirror panels not being what they should be, the water reflections, creatures that don't exist appearing where they shouldn't be, voices in the head, you can't tell if it's him actually talking about it or it's somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, holy moly.
Man, super, super great. You want to go over the episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
we start off with Ethan Hawke, right? That's his name?
Ethan Hawke, yeah.
He was drinking water, smashed a glass, poured glass into his shoes, and then put the shoes on and walked with his crocodile cane of judgment with his scale of justice tattoo on him. And then he walked out and he looked like he was in like an ancient
he looked like he was like at that Jordan location.
Yeah, the city of Petra or whatever it's called. But yeah, no, he looked like he was in some like caved, old Egyptian building. Considering everything, that was one thing too I did not expect. I didn't know that this was going to be all like related to like Egyptian.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
The Egyptian mythos and lore and legend of that part of the world. It was really cool. It even added with like the music in the show too, like throughout the whole thing. I was like, oh, I can like feel the vibe of all this too. It's awesome.
Another great like departure from your typical like Marvel centered locations. It's not your Tokyo, it's not your United States, New York City, and California, not the big spots.
Not Malibu,
Egypt. I mean, I feel like I rarely get to see films that are in that side of the world. So this is, and I think London too. This guy's from London. He said so.
But yeah, so then the next thing was our main guy, Stephen Grant, waking up from the day.
Strapped up.
And yeah, he's strapped down to his bed with sand surrounding his bed, and all the doors are taped shut. So
I mentioned spirits, and you doubled down on that from
Supernatural, the TV show.
Yeah. I know that spirits are... That's normally not sand. That's salt like you were talking about. Maybe Steven or somebody... Maybe it was Mark who put that down in hopes to stop moving out? Like, what would that be for? Would that be Steven out of...
I think it's Steven...
Reading up, like...
Okay. Well, so here's the problem. Is that Steven has never stated that he knows that something's wrong with him.
Right.
So it's like, why are you doing that? Now, he did when he was talking to the guy that's pretending to be a statue. He did tell him, he's like, I feel like I have all this energy and walk 10,000 steps in a night when I sleep. And he was like, I'm gonna have to figure this out. And he also has forced himself to stay awake. We see later in the episode.
Yeah.
So clearly he knows something's wrong, or that he loses it. Maybe he thinks he's just sleepwalking. You know what I mean? He doesn't think that he's.
These are extreme measures.
Yeah, but I mean, you think about it, he's not someone that's well. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on with him, mental health wise. So, I mean, he's just taking extreme measures. I mean, the tape on the door, I think, is just to signify that no one's opened the door. You know what I mean? The sand around the bed, I would imagine, too, because if he gets out of bed and sleepwalks in the night, he would kick the sand. It might not... It could be, a spiritual thing. To keep out... if he turns out to be, a kook and is
testing ideas they might leave.
Maybe I can keep the monsters away from me by doing that, or maybe it'll control me and stay in. I think it's more so just a track to see if he gets out of bed.
Which is most likely what it is now, because he has the tape on the door as well to see if it gets torn.
Yeah, and then him, he only straps down one leg, and again, I would only imagine that's him thinking that he's sleepwalking. Just because the whole 10,000 steps in a night thing.
Which means every time Mark has to take over, he has to take off the leg brace, jump over the sand, and sneak out through the side door and act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
With no evidence to leave behind.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask, is he even aware that this is happening?
Mark?
No.
Yeah.
Mark?
No, Steve.
Steve is not aware.
Steve's not aware.
But we are seeing his awareness take place today.
I know, but still just going through all those extreme measures.
Well, because he just has detected that something's off. What it comes off as is if he feels so tired. I mean, he has baggy eyes, you can see. It's like he's drained.
Dark spots, yeah.
So if he's going to bed at a usual time, whether it's 6 hours to 8 hours, and he's feeling restless nonstop, he's just picking up on something feels off. He doesn't know if it's just a bodily issue. And it could be that he's weary of having sleepwalking issues, but to the extreme where he might literally go and take day walks and then come back feeling those 10,000 steps.
Yeah.
I mean, 10,000 steps isn't a joke. You'll feel that.
That's like a day's work.
That's
like
exactly.
Yeah.
That's like running through Hershey all day long and some. So you're going to be tired and you're going to notice that. And he's already has a live-long day in addition to that. So it's literally like the second he falls asleep, Mark takes over, which means the guy doesn't technically sleep.
Yeah.
Right?
No. But clearly,
the transfer.
But clearly, Mark has like superhuman abilities to be able to fight Egyptian monsters. So, like, you know, you can't. None of us are doing that, and especially not doing that on any sleep. So, maybe Mark doesn't need sleep, but Steven feels that, and because Steven is not a superhero himself.
So that's where I'm trying to figure out, like, how does that work?
Well, how did that happen?
How did this happen?
Yeah.
What is Mark's deal? How does he have this power? Because once they had a big guy behind him. Now I don't know if that's MoonKnight, because I don't know if we got a face out in the field, but it could be just that bird creature.
It's the Horus looking mummy.
Yeah.
6 foot tall, wrapped in bandages.
That is an addition I was not expecting on the show.
Yeah. Well, because when it initially appears, it was behind him when he was in the Alps. He was standing in the field, and what was weird about that too, it looked like behind him was just a field, and he freaked out and turned around, and nothing was there, and there was a castle there. It was like, what is going on?
Okay. Have you guys seen the promotional art for this show?
No.
Okay. So on it has like 3 MoonKnights, okay? So this is why I'm a bit confused. When I saw what is now the bird creature in the villa, it is most likely just the bird creature doing those orders. Which now could possibly mean MoonKnight is the 3rd version, and that thing is just an entity overseeing 3 beings, meaning Mark might not have special powers. Stevie might be the lunatic that they added in addition when they had to maybe make a new operative in London. I don't know, because Mark seems to have this all like controlled. But Mark's also, I don't know if he's just a person, but maybe Mark is better suited to tap into the MoonKnight, which might be a 3rd version of them. I don't know. I'm just going because I know the poster literally had 3 versions of them. So maybe Mark has a better control or understanding on things, and Stevie's the one that doesn't have control. But Mark's used to tap into that's the thing. I don't know the comics. I kind of wanted it to stay that way.
Is this bird thing the voice that's talking to him?
Yes.
Well, that's the question. I don't know because it
looked like that thing was going after him though, not the dog thing.
Yeah. No,
okay. Maybe it is. Maybe the MoonKnight is like the thing that fights.
It was following him. I don't know.
Well, it was following him, and then it disappears, and then we've never seen it talk to him. Like we've heard the voice, but not seen both at the same time. We haven't heard the voice and seen the mummy-looking thing at the same time
together. Yeah.
So, I mean, they could be. They could be one and the same. They could be separate. I don't know, but it's weird. So we saw Mark living out his day, getting ready, feeding his one-armed fish, or one-finned fish, getting on the bus, taking the bus to work, then, showing he has an immense love for Egyptian culture, ancient Egyptian culture. He knows a lot about it.
Almost said Egyptian lore.
Egyptian lore. And he was trying, he works at this museum as the gift shop guy.
Seems like he wants to do more, though.
Yeah, he wants to do more.
He's very passionate about it.
Yeah, he's passionate about, like, all of the artifacts and, like, the history behind them. He sets up a date with a very cute coworker, the tour guide, for later on in the show to be at 7 o'clock on Friday. And then he finishes up work, goes home, goes to sleep. He does the
Welcome
whole
to
thing.
Staying Away.
Yeah.
Rubik's Cube, reading, and then...
Yeah, he did the Rubik's Cube, the reading, the strapping himself down, the sand tape on the door, and then in a snap he wakes up with his jaw dislocated.
That was so gross.
Yeah, disgusting.
Ugh.
And in the field in the Alps. And then...
He hears the voice.
He has a scarab, a golden scarab in his pocket, and hears the voice saying, "Oh no, this idiot's in charge again. Give up your body." He starts getting attacked by these guys in red shirts with guns.
Call them the Red Cult.
The Red Cult.
Red tracksuit.
The Red Tracksuit Gang of Amit.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that.
The International Tracksuit Team.
Yeah. And then they chased him into the town where they saw Ethan Hawke, Arthur. What was his name? It was Arthur.
Arthur's definitely his first name.
Harrow.
Arthur Harrow.
Yeah, so he saw Arthur doing his judgment thing where he puts the crocodile staff in the hands and he judges.
Make my wolf come to life and just devour you.
Amit judges whether you're good or not. But
it's like
from
judgment.
past, present, and future. So like what you're going to do.
And he's kind of like unbiased from it. So like he lets it be the judge maker. Like it is not his decision. It seems like.
Yeah, it's signified by his tattoo. His tattoo moves, and
change the color too.
If it's good, he lets you live. You are a good man.
Yeah. And
then if you're bad, he literally sucks the life out of you.
It's not my fault, dear.
The woman said she hasn't done anything wrong in her life, and he's like ahead of time.
And then ends her ahead of time.
Yeah.
She doesn't get to have a ahead of time.
Yeah, she doesn't even get a chance.
I feel like I've seen something else that has that concept.
Then crap hits the wall on multiple occasions when they confront Oscar Isaac or Stevie. He just snaps out, wakes back up out of certain cutscenes, like he skipped the button. What's up?
I feel like... Is it not interesting that the woman, Donna, says when he's like, there's only 7 here, but there's 9, and she says, I fired 2 of them. And then he killed 2 of their guys. Is there something going on there?
Killed 2 of their guys? He killed like 5.
No, when he's saying, sorry, we had an issue, we were ambushed, and 2 of our men got killed. And he's like, is he still here? And he's like, yeah. And then he speaks in Egyptian, and everybody bows down.
There might be another.
I might be looking too hard.
It could be. I don't know. I think she was just making a pun because their marketing was bad for the...
They didn't know the lore.
The lore of Egyptian mythos. But yeah, so we jump in and out of him. He literally has no control over his body when it comes to the scarab. Like, he can't... He literally almost broke his fingers to get it out.
It's kind of like Spider-Man's like senses that like help him when he can't mentally like process.
Yeah,
like the box.
Flash, just take the ball. Just take it. You're embarrassing yourself. The tray.
Oh, it was the tray.
Like
No Way Home. No Way Home, where like Stephen Strange hits his chest, but the spider body still.
Yeah, you're right.
It keeps it out.
I was gonna say because the ball thing he was holding on.
Yeah.
He was like, come on, man, take it. He fought off all of them. He survived the Alps, kept snapping in and out of existence, and then at the end...
Woke up in his bed.
So he thought nothing happened. He thought it was just a dream.
Yeah, 2 days had gone by.
Yep.
Or more than that. It was Thursday.
He thought it was supposed to be
Friday,
Thursday,
Saturday,
but it ended up being Sunday, yeah. So he went on, he woke up, he realized the fish was wrong, went to yell at the lady. She was like, I got you a new fish yesterday. Like, what are you mad about? Because it seems like Mark tries to keep his life going, which makes sense too, because remember earlier, he didn't realize that he asked the lady out.
Yeah.
So
Mark's been setting Stevie up on a good life.
Mark's trying to help him with the good life stuff.
Yeah, or it's just Mark trying to live his life and Steve is interfering.
I mean,
or vice versa.
Yeah,
it's vice versa.
Yeah.
But like gets the beautiful woman, helps him get a fish that's not defective, like puts him on track just for Stevie to be like, where's all these things going?
Yeah.
I'd have to rewatch Split because this is very similar.
Yeah, kind of. There's a lot of movies that I'm getting a lot of vibes from that I'm very fond of.
Yeah. But yeah, so he goes home and he lives his whole thing. He tries to go on the date. Date doesn't show up because he's a couple days late. He realizes it's Sunday. He goes home and starts to investigate to figure out what exactly happened, because he figured out, like, clearly I was not home. He finds the phone, a Razor flip phone that says Layla, and a key.
And Champ.
Champ.
Yeah. Calls them. They're like, where have you been? We've been worried about you. Layla's like, you've been gone for months at this point. Like, what's happening? And she even says, like, what's with the accent? Like, what's the deal with that? And then she name drops Mark, and he's like, did you just call me Mark?
Did we find out what the key was for?
No.
Okay.
But anyways, so then he started hearing the voices of Mark talking to him, trying to get a hold of him.
He goes to work.
No. That's when he ran from the Horus mummy-looking monster in the house, or in the apartment building.
Mm-hmm.
And then how does he go back to sleep and then go to work?
No.
I don't remember what happens.
Isn't that the whole entire life sequence of him running for the museum? Or
no?
Something happens and he wakes up on the bus.
Oh, true. Yes. Yeah,
he comes back on the bus.
He falls asleep, he wakes up on the bus to work, and he freaks out. And then when he gets off the bus, that's when he sees Ethan Hawke.
What is the thing that triggers his wake up onto the bus?
No idea.
Doesn't something like hit him, or like he can't... He's on the elevator with the old lady. Because I remember that transition being somewhat...
He turns around and he sees the giant bird and then he wakes up.
Oh, yeah. Like it's a dream. Like he sees the giant bird.
Yeah.
He's like, ah! And then,
like it's just kind of wild. Like the whole transition process has been the thing I've been trying to figure out the most.
Like when does it happen?
Yeah.
Well, because it's like every instance that a human can no longer handle the situation is like when he taps out. But like I was wondering in the moment when he was going down the hill, like if gunfire was shot at him, how much time in those less than kiloseconds does he have to swap into Mark or the MoonKnight and dodge the bullet?
I mean, at the end of the day, it seems pretty quick because when we finally saw it at the end of the episode, he's like, and then does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, what instance does it take him back to his bed? Is it because the mission is over, or did something too great happen that they couldn't send it back to Stevie, and they would have to only bring Stevie back when he hits the bed?
I think Mark. I don't know. I think Mark like lives his life. I mean, clearly he spends at least a whole work day talking to the, because it's not like he just randomly changed from Stevie to Mark and then asked the girl out and dropped Stevie back. Like, there's probably whole gaps in Steven's memories. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, man, I don't remember Monday at all. And then it was actually Mark that lived out the whole Monday. So maybe Steven just wakes up when Mark gets tired. When Mark's tired out and done, Steven
has to take over.
Which makes sense because Steven, when he falls asleep, Mark takes over. And so maybe when Mark falls asleep, Steven takes over.
That's what I assume, because like it seems like the sleeping is the easiest transfer of power.
Yeah.
The like easy willingness to let it go, because in the bathroom scene, which we'll get to, he says, "Come on, like stop fighting me. Just lend it over."
Yeah.
Which implies that maybe during the day sequences he had a harder time giving it over to him, or he had to literally wait until it was forced upon him, or until sleep allowed it to be so. because it was only until he was willing to believe that it existed that it transferred over to Mark.
Or maybe Mark is forcing it.
We don't know, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, it seemed like Mark was desperately crying out to him.
Yeah.
Regardless, sorry. So we wake up on the bus.
Yeah. Arthur and his whole gang are following him. They corner him in the museum.
They judge him.
And they do the judgment. Looks like he's clear. They didn't show the judgment,
He
but
says there's chaos in him.
He said there's chaos in him, but I would imagine
Yeah.
he's good because he didn't kill him, right?
And he also told the one guy to let him go.
Yeah.
And they didn't bug him further on the gold scarab either. They didn't, like, strip it from him. I don't
Not
think.
at that moment.
Not until at night.
yet.
But then once they went through the
Close shift.
inventory, he was about to leave. He started hearing a dog. He went to investigate, and then you could hear Arthur's voice saying, "Hand over the scarab."
Do you think that the Anubis dog is working with the Unit group?
I
think so.
I think so.
Because what you're saying, he said, hand over the scarab and this thing won't tear you apart.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if it
This
was like
thing
a
won't
third
tear-
party, like
yeah.
we were dealing with a cult and the supernatural trying to interfere.
Yeah.
Like if
Oh,
it's
that'd
that
be
too,
cool.
then we got
Yeah.
a lot of problems to deal with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love this lore.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Egyptian lore I'm not familiar with, but in all the Age of Empire games, that was always something I was more inclined to choose over Norwegian and Greek, because I thought the gods in that realm were cooler.
Yeah.
I just want to see Yami.
Yami, which one is that?
I don't know.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Come on, dog.
Yami?
The Pharaoh.
Oh. The Pharaoh
Who takes over Yuki.
Ew,
His
yeah,
name's Yami.
That does act. This actually did remind me of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, man.
In the show.
I want to see Obelisk and Slifer.
Really cool visuals.
Winged Dragon of Ra.
Really cool
Yeah,
visuals.
cool visuals. The transforming of his suit around him was awesome.
So I wanted to bring that up. Every time, just because that's our first time seeing Mark take over,
Yes.
the suit immediately just wrapped up on him. So does that mean whenever Mark is here, the suit is just on him?
Maybe
No.
not. It seems like he had to charge it or like summon it or something.
Okay.
Like we missed that little sequence.
I think we've made it a little bit too complicated. Like Mark is the MoonKnight.
You're positive.
Well, why would Mark have to take over then let the MoonKnight take over?
Right,
That's
that's
like
what
I
I'm
said.
asking.
He might have a better idea as to how. I mean, how can a person just be the MoonKnight? Mark seems to be a dude who used to be a dude in the United States, and something happened to him, and the MoonKnight.
It is calling him a mercenary.
But you know what I mean? Like, he might have a persona. Like, this might be a post-origin story where, like, we're dealing with Peter Parker who's Spider-Man, but now he's got Stevie version of him, and Stevie needs to give it to Peter Parker so Peter Parker can know how to use the Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Peter Parker
Oh,
is the
God.
Spider-Man now.
I know, but there's
You're
still
making the MoonKnight like an entity
but,
that it's
but
not.
we don't know that yet.
Yeah, we
Well, I
don't
know,
that.
but I'm just saying, like, but to imply
It
that
could be,
we don't-
like-
we just don't have anything to any reason to imply that at
There's
all.
no reason to not imply it either. It's just
It could be like an Egyptian entity.
In fairness, the show's so wonky that either one of us could be right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
there's no reason to dismiss my version either.
I'm not dismissing you. I'm just saying, I feel like that makes it more complicated just because we don't, that's a way more complicated version that we just don't have anything to, back it up on.
Well, I feel like there's plenty to back off it. The fact that Stevie doesn't know how, and that the God thing is saying, why do we let this idiot take charge? Like, why is this guy even a part? It seems like there is a symbiotic relationship. They literally call him a parasite in the thing, too, implying that Mark is the better suited for whatever parasitic thing this is.
Yeah.
Which means they need Mark to do the MoonKnight, is how I'm perceiving it. Give it to me, he gives it to him, boom! MoonKnight time. It's like, that's why I meant like pre-origin. It seems like MoonKnight, whoever Mark is, which we don't know, might have been like an origin story we'll get filled in on, but he's the better suited to do this third-party thing. But
yeah,
I think it'd be cool the next episode we get to see all the scenes of Mark. Just replay it.
I'm down for anything. This show has my heart already.
Facts.
So Caleb was, I don't know if I'm keeping it in, but Caleb was just like, Sam, you are literally this guy. That's all I know. That's all I knew going in, and I can see the psychotic part of it already. I'm keeping this outfit on every reaction.
You're not psychotic. I will let you know that.
I'm keeping this outfit on every episode.
That's good. I like it. But yeah, it was awesome. I'm ready. I'm excited for next week.
I am too.
I hope it keeps up this way. That's my only hope for the show. We good?
Y'all, if you tuned into this point, make sure you leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. If you want to see more of these, make sure you are here for that and you tune in, you click those buttons. And check out some of our other playlists. As we already said, we've run through most all the Marvel TV shows, so do check that out. Check out the Patreon, and we will see you in the second episode. Punch it! Bow!